Enigma being one of the founders of Pokken SG, and Ryan being one of our earlier players joined the scene.
Oh, sorry, my place not used up. Get out, get out.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to be.
Can you talk about venue sponsors?
This is definitely going to be a very exciting match today. Nyterra, Lucario versus Gardevoir. Should be yes. Okay, thankfully we don't see any funny business today.
This is the best matchup.
This is going to be a lot of footsies. This is going to have a lot of footsies in it. Nyterra is going to be aiming to break into Gardevoir's zone, while Gardevoir's going to try to keep Lucario out with all the wall of projectiles. So it's definitely going to be a very thought-provoking matchup today. First phase goes to Enigma with the side shot. However, Ryan CADC through and grabs. No mix-up. However, Ryan tries to grab and wake up again, and this time he gets punished for it. Anti-air magical leaf into stored power, and energy ball comes out. So interesting thing to know about energy ball. Energy ball, very annoying projectile. It's big, it's fat. You can manually detonate it to have like a sort of shotgun effect. And if you happen to destroy magical leaf, it'll explode into projectiles that will track you, and it'll slap you out of the sky immediately. So that's there to note. Enigma definitely being able to keep Ryan out so far, and actually lands the counter attack. So some interesting tidbits about Gardevoir here. Gardevoir here actually has a very unique jump. She has air control. She can choose to have like sort of a very floaty air dash with if you go 6R or 4R, and she can control which direction she's moving in the air. That also applies to a counter attack. If you hold forward or backwards when you're using the counter attack, it lets you dash forward and backwards. Ryan, must have timed that. Ryan just happens to burst and doesn't get punished by the Ninetales there. Burst comes out from Enigma. This will not catch, but this will do quite a significant amount of chip. Yes, and there we see something else important that I should take note of. That right there is Moonblast. Moonblast, very big hitbox projectile that covers like the whole world and more. And you can actually cancel out Moonblast. So you can do funky things like Moonblast cancel grab, and you can use it as a movement option. It's pretty annoying to deal with actually. I speak from personal experience. Yes. Going into game 2. Enigma dominantly taking the first game there, and we'll see if he's able to make the necessary adaptations for our game for the next match. Enigma so far has been able to completely wall out Nyterra. Not much to say about that. Intense looks from both players as we head into the next game. Neither one wanting to be outdone by the other. And we see the forward ace coming out from Gardevoir. That forward ace is a very nasty projectile to deal with in field phase. It counter pierces and it's a very fast projectile, so definitely very annoying. Oh, look at the amount of meter Ryan gained from just counter armoring through all that side shot. However, see Enigma just tossing out a bunch of projectiles at Ryan. Ryan still hasn't been able to get his footing in this game yet. Oh, the high stance coming out from Nyterra. So interesting thing to note, certain characters, they can actually build up their synergy meter if they go into hold their high stance for a long time. Well, that was a thing. 6x in the burst, confirms in the burst, and Ryan gets pushed out by the gets pushed out by the Ninetales and gets slapped in that fort I was mentioning just now. Gardevoir's burst, I believe one of the longest lasting bursts, about 14 seconds, I believe. Incredible value for the relatively lower amount of synergy required. Ryan's getting caught by a lot of these side shots in field. He's been charging in a bit too aggressively. Perhaps he may want to slow down the pace of the game a little. Oh, nice 8x coming out from Enigma. The critical hit, and we just see that's the Okizami setup. No, Ryan almost throws it with the 6, with his AA. Nyterra to call her out to give herself some space. Energy ball, no, doesn't trigger it. And we are just seeing now the sheer zoning prowess of Gardevoir. Ryan hasn't been able to find an answer for it. And he actually, and that was what I mentioned just now, that counter attack. Very potent, you can choose a dash for it, so it allows you to cover so much ground. And in an extremely one-sided match, Enigma takes it over Nyterra. That was very dominant.
Don't say that word.
Don't say that.
That was a very one-sided game. We don't bring the D word here.
Yes.
We don't put the D in here.
No.
We don't, you see?
Yes. No.
This is how you don't put the D in here. That's not how you do it.
While we pretend that Ryan did not just make that joke.
No, you made that joke yourself. You put the word dominant here. That's on you.
We ought to see some really good Gardevoir play there. A lot of traps. I didn't get to talk about